when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He's got this complete to Burden. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw is Williams. That's caught left side, Burden. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Let me sit hard. Here we go.
Throwing again here, Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
It's 4th down.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
And he was taken in the 2nd round after setting career highs in passing yards and touchdown passes for the University of Louisville. 3 different schools in college and 4 degrees. Academically inclined, but have the playbook down pat in absolutely no time. Has a big arm, takes care of the football, and his experience is going to serve him well as a new starter in the NFL.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing, Shuck. This one taken in by Olave. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's a gain of 7.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 54 yards and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34. To throw now, Shuck. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Shuck. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Olave holds it in. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left. Soldier Field, always a tough place to kick, especially for younger guys who don't kick here regularly. And I think the Winds just claimed another victim. To the air, Williams. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
17 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Manungai. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams. To the left side into the hands of Adunze. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run. Manungai. This defense for the Saints, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here, and now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They begin with a run by Miller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Saints.
They keep it with Miller on first down. Has some space here. Still on his feet. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendre Miller, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. You look at the Saints defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
There's a short one caught by Loveland. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
To the air once more, Williams. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints will take over here just shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together. A first down carry now for Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 97 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes you'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
The Saints sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with third and just a yard.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And some room to run now. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Saints first down. A gain of 14. First down, New Orleans.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Now he's going to step up and run. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there. Excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial game.
He will push his way down to about the 14. This is 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Miller. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
And the Saints
try to pound it in, Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
They'll run here with Manungai. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Manungai. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 133 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. Again, it's Miller. And this will wind up a Saints first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Shuck. Now a run, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dayo Odangbo showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Shuck now to throw. Gets this complete to Butte. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up
from the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
That's another Saints first down.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Saints first down.
To throw is Shuck. The pass caught by Olave. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now it's Miller running right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kendre Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The try here for the extra point. And it's 21-3. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Williams loses the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. To throw, it's Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Santos for the Bears field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
15 yards on the play. That's good for the Saints. First down.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 60
Play action now. Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Inside handoff now. Miller. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Here comes the Saints punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Taken from just outside the 30. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing is Williams. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll get Forder out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he will have the Bears first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Here's Williams. He's got the connection to Moore. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 39-yard line.
Here's Monangai. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Williams. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10.
Running is Monangai. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the Saints 6-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only to about the 4. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Rome Odunze from 4 yards out. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Saints to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 172 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. First target, first catch, and a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Saints, first down.
Play fake, Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. Little short pass here to Hill. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. He was out there waving his arms. When you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Here is 3rd and 5. To throw now, Shuck. Slant pass complete to Olave. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
They run. It's Kamara. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Shuck. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. This one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
What is on?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page, because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. To the air, Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 11. They'll go play action here with Williams. And it is caught. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team. And think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
On 4th down, here's Williams. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Man, 188 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Miller will get it. He has been big. And the ball is knocked out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Miller. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up from the 33. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now a handoff to Miller. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendre Miller, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth-quarter advantage. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Bears first down.
Back to throw, Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Here's Williams. From the gun, he'll throw. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing again here, Williams. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
8-yard loss. Brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. He's going to wind up and air it out. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Working out of the gun, Williams. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Williams. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Santos with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And the Saints are going to get to this one. So that should about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Brady Jarrett with the tackle. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now a 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with